Ugh.
You are bald emoji, release ultimate forge, gun emoji. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Drake. I may have accidentally just made the best cyberpunk desktop background.
I just sat down and I heard a $5. Thank you, Demon of Song! Sip my coffee. Best cyberpunk desktop background? Well, that goes pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at it right now, that's pretty sick. Oh, you gotta like color grade that, add some depth of field in there, that's dope. A modded gamer also, thank you for the $6.09, that's 69. Thank you, said, oh, you are bald, release Ultimate Forge, thank you for your attention, that's matter. Okay, well, that's great. Your internet, it's going out. All right, welcome guys, so many of you guys waiting. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. I'm here, dude. Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you. It's a late night stream tonight. I'm not entirely sure how long I'll be streaming for. Hopefully a good few hours. But, yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Bruh, muted. I see. Well, that's weird because I'm actually looking at my little thing down there and it says that I'm talking. He's totally not bald.exe. Don't run that file. It's a... No, wait. Do run that file. Shit. Whatever. I got coffee, though. But I got school, listen, I'm not going to force you to stay up at gunpoint right now. Anyway, though, it's sorry for the late stream today. I was doing a bunch of other stuff. Modded Gamer! Thank you for the 420!
Oh, he's bald, everybody scatter.
Dude, there's literally a helmet. I have a helmet. How you couldn't even tell, even if I were bald. There's a helmet on. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Whatever, I'm sipping this coffee loudly. Well, that's good. That's good. Oh. My god, I needed that, dude. I needed that coffee so bad. Alright, welcome back, everybody. I'm excited. I want to show you guys some cool stuff. For any of you guys who are here and we're not here in yesterday's stream, we have some very cool stuff going on here. As you can see, there's a lot of rocks and things around. I'd like to show you some of the changes we made to the map yesterday, which I'm pretty excited about. We have lots more to do today, but we're here in the Spire area. I'm just going to do a quick overview so you guys can see. We're working on the left side of the map, and once we finalize it, we'll put it all on the right. But here's the map overview. 2 spires, both destructible, and a giant map in between them. So, around the spire here, I put a big old crater. So now this entire area is, well, I mean, it's a giant crater with ice spikes and all kinds of cool stuff, which I'm personally a pretty big fan of. Now, of course, you have 2 opportunities to leave this area, your spawn point, basically. And the smaller of the 2 areas is this sneaky little route that takes you to a middle route over here. Through the mountains. Very spooky. You never know what's coming. There could be a pelican flying over your head for all you know. Come through here and you can see we've got this nice little area here I started cooking up where we've got the Forerunner structure from Avalanche looking cool. A little area to go underneath it here. And on top of that, you have this gigantic open space. Modded Gamer, thanks for the 420, man. Appreciate it.
Is there chain gun and gases variants of the track pump?
Yeah, I mean, they don't exist right now, but I tested it out the other day. I can just slap it on the back in like half a second. It's super easy to do. I actually think it looks the best like this, but yeah, I'll probably end up making all the hogs like this in the map and then have the turrets on the back. But yeah, so this is this area here, which I'm pretty happy with. And I don't know for sure if I'm going to keep the Lich here. I do like the Lich. Turn on the internet? I can't, dude. The button's too far away. I can't reach it. The internet button is really far, dude. It's like 3 whole feet. I can't turn the internet on. Anyway, so I'm going to go back into the Spire area. I'm going to go back into my spawn, so to speak. That's Gyarados! A 27-month membership from Gyarados, no less. Thank you so much, man. Don't know what this 27 months is. I'm new here. Yeah, you're always new here, dude. Anyway, we come through here. Thank you for 27 months, though, Gyarados. I really appreciate it. The other way that we exit this area, I mean, you could technically go anywhere, but I made a specific little ramp in the crater here to direct you in the direction you can actually go. And that leads you to around here, which is where the main part of the map is here. It looks like this. You would take one of these pathways to the middle of the map. That way you can go siege the enemy spire over there. The crack splitting the map down the middle. So, you come on through here, make your way beyond the spire shield, and you could have spawned over here. I'm planning on adding like another kind of spawn base over here. This is like a whole big canyon area, which is kind of awesome. But I'm not gonna do too much here. I will, however, drive up this little ramp. Take a little peek up top. We can see over. This is the rest of the map down there. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Modded Gamer, thank you for the 3!
Streaming on Thursday. I think I hit 40 months.
You hit 40 months? Holy hell, man. Yeah, I'll be streaming like every single day, so don't you worry. Halo 2 credit music? Oh, shoot. Speaking of which, I actually need to switch over to my other Halo soundtrack here. Excuse me. I got hiccups all of a sudden. Halo 2 banger theme. Wait, do I look insane? A little bit. Hello! It's me, your streamer. Turns out I'm real outside of the video game. Crazy concept, but it's true. So we have the most open route, and I will say, I was debating this yesterday, and I hadn't quite come to the right conclusion, but I think I am gonna leave. Oh, I just went right over that. I'm too fast.
Firstly, map looks amazing.
Thank you!
No joke. Just wondering, however, why you didn't give the Spartan a jacket.
Oh.
Looks pretty cold to me.
That's a good question, actually. He is very cold, especially because he's sprinting in this map, sprinting through the snow. Some of you guys who maybe missed yesterday's stream are gonna be shocked about this, but I added sprint into the map, okay? Watch this. There's no animations, but sprint is in fact a feature in this map now. I am running very fast. That's right, Bungie has sprint in the game. Halo 3 has sprint and I enabled it. Sprint. Speed boost! I would have killed to get the animations working. That would have been so awesome. But unfortunately, that is not a thing. Anyway, let's go through the rest of the map here. So obviously, we can go through this route, which takes us to one of the bridges there. Sprint is perfect for this map. It really is. And shout out Beard, by the way. Beard McDrinky there in chat. He is the reason that I even tried to see if sprint worked, because he told me it worked. I didn't believe it. I didn't even know that the stuff was still in there from Halo 2, but it sure was. Thanks, sprint is justified? Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's always been the issue, right? It's like, well, if you add sprint to the game, the maps have to be bigger, and that completely like destroys balancing. And that's why sprint is justified on the map. Like anybody who's upset, if there is at any point somebody who's like, oh my god, rejected shotgun added sprint to his map, I'm gonna be like, this is the one time it's actually valid.
Green says that's not sprint, he's a bot.
What?
Also, have you looked into more of the scribbles yet?
No, unfortunately I haven't had any time to work on any modding all day today. I woke up really early today at like 9 a.m. and I started working on my YouTube short today, and then I got so tired. I was so tired because I didn't get enough sleep, so I just went back to bed, but instead of like taking like an hour or two nap, I took like a 5-hour nap and woke up really late, so that was rather unfortunate. You should increase base speed, maybe 50%. Nah, because the thing is, I want this still to be Halo 3. Like, if I'm going to increase base speed by 50%, I might as well just shrink the map by 50%, you know? That way Spartans aren't running at comically, like, fast speeds. But I want the map to be big, so I think it works. NoCo, thank you for the 420!
Gemstone emoji, gemstone emoji, gemstone emoji.
The Sacred Diamonds!
Had a good Thanksgiving, sorry for being so late.
No, welcome.
You know what time it is.
Hey, it's late. I started late. I did have a good Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. I really do. Hope you had a good time. Hope you ate some good food. Spent some time with friends or family, or both. Anyway, I'm really loving this map. I'm really happy with how it's slowly turning out, slowly piecing together. I can't wait to give it like actual textures and stuff and make it finalized. And that's a lot of what I want to do today, frankly. Yesterday, we decided to add like this big crater structure in around the spire here, which looks really damn awesome. And I do have plans to add in a tunnel that is going to go from right down here out to the middle section of the map right here. Or no, wait, sorry. From like here down to here. And that way there's going to be like a shortcut path if you want to go like straight down the middle of the map. Not entirely sure if that's a good idea yet. Maybe I'll make it like a small tunnel, that way it's like only players on foot can get through, that way it's not really vehicle compatible. Otherwise everyone's just going to use that to get through. Adam, thanks for the 2! Appreciate
I
it.
like the current form of sprint being just a little faster with little to no animation change.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, fuck you.
What?
The Halo 2 main theme is awesome, don't get me wrong, but I was enjoying the fuck out of the credits' emotional acoustic guitar.
Well, it wasn't that I wanted to skip that song specifically. It's just that if I left it playing, it would have just randomly started playing other video game music.
Now it's really becoming huge grass 3.0.
Okay, thank you for the 3 modded gamer. Just putting the tunnels there is not going to be huge grass 5 billion point 3 billion, all right? This is going to be like small vehicle / player tunnels. I'm not going to be letting Pelicans and things through here. Otherwise, the entire enemy base is going to be getting sieged non-stop through a direct route straight from one spire to the other. The whole point of the map being built like this is so that you actually have to make a decision on where you want to go when you're doing stuff. So if I was over here and I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to make a giant tunnel right there, why would anybody go to this side of the map at all, you know? It would be completely pointless. Completely pointless. But it is what it is. So I'm really excited to get to work on some of the big structures and stuff on this map, but we do still need to finalize the rest of the terrain. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this terrain is actually good enough to where I would be totally happy just finalizing it here and adding in just some other stuff here and there, like as extra. So I think this is pretty good, all things considered. But I would like to maybe tweak certain areas a little bit more. We'll see though. I'm not gonna get to texturing the map for some time, so it's all right. Can DJ load up heavy price paid? Oh, straight fucking fire, dude. Heavy price paid goes crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready to jam. Yup. That's it. Vehicle teleporters would be chaos. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do vehicle teleporters. That might be a little too crazy. Well, having sprints take a long time to trigger, so it isn't a viable combat option and just remains map traversal. Yes, in fact, that's exactly how it works right now. Bungie, I suppose, was really smart for that. I used the vanilla Halo 2 settings when, during like the Halo 2 alpha and beta versions, Bungie was testing it. This is the way it works, right? And I'm gonna use my controller for this, but it's same as keyboard. If you hold forward for 4 seconds, boom, you start sprinting. All right, you get a 1.7 times boost. If you move to the side at all, really, that's not in a perfectly straight line, you slow down, and you have to restart your 4-second timer, and then you can sprint again. It's basically just good for running in like a straight line for traversal. If you stop and then you start again, you can also get a little bit of grace period.
Still fuck you though, Lamar.
Yeah, thanks for the 2, Adam. Fuck you too, buddy. With love. No homo. Anyway. You also can't shoot and sprint at the same time, so if I'm sprinting here and I shoot, it immediately slows me back down. Just the middle finger animation. I wish, dude, I would actually, I'm not even gonna lie, I would add in a full set of sprinting animations for every weapon in the game if it worked. We tested it yesterday. Halo 2, obviously, if you've seen the funny middle finger animations, you can sprint in Halo 2, and it has full animation support. You can sprint in Halo 3, it still works, but it has no animation support, and that's really sad. I went through all the stuff, and I'm not going to bother with it today because I spent like hours yesterday. Thank you, Modded Gamer. I appreciate you. I spent so many hours yesterday just trying my hardest to get the animations to work, and sadly, it did not. Make it less than 4-second activation time. I had it at 2 seconds, but I felt like it was a little too fast. I think 4 is good, because if you're running for 4 seconds in a straight line, you probably should just start sprinting. Don't make a tunnel, instead make landing pads where you can script vehicles to be dropped off and picked up by drop shows. Kind of a banger of an idea, I'm not gonna lie. Possibly. Could do that. I would like to add in some kind of cool scripting like that. It would be nice if this map had some like campaign cinematic scripting sequences and things. There has to be a way. I wish, dude, it kills me that there's no sprinting animation. It actually just kills me. The game engine just has no support for it. It's not worth it. Huge grass? Nah, huge snow is where it's at. Yup. Technically, the map is called Huge Towers because, you know, these bad boys are right here. Speaking of which, I haven't broken one of these in a while. I don't think I even destroyed the tower once yesterday. Incoming loud noises. So much. now that base is fucked, dude. No more shields, no more nothing. Pretty cool. I'll probably have some kind of complex map scripting that like handles the logic for how this spawns, respawns, etc. But for now, I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty dang cool. Excuse me. Yeah, so Gyarados, I see you. Thank you for the $5.
Sorry, can't watch your streams anymore. Watching this rejected shotguns shorts. Sounds a lot like you actually.
Yeah, I heard that there's a guy named Rejected Shotgun making YouTube shorts that looked very similar to my content, even sounded kind of like me. Weird. I don't know. You guys know me. I never make content. That guy's been pumping it out like at a crazy level. So, you know, respect on his name. Rejected Shotgun's kind of a weird username, but whatever. Banger shorts, by the way. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. They started doing really good, man. I was shocked. One of them's at like 500k views right now. It's nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. This weapon is going to be on the map, by the way. I think the chain gun goes stupidly hard. Absolutely getting this. Got to balance it and tweak a little bit, but it's good. Why Rejected Shotgun? My brother gave me the username when I wanted to play Halo 3 on Xbox Live way back in the day, so I've just kept it for everything ever since. You know, like Sandtech video tower shoot projectiles periodically to target players out of bounds. Yeah, I mean that's doable. That's actually pretty easy to do even, but I don't know if I want to do that necessarily because I don't really have much of a place for that kind of thing here. Maybe, possibly, but yeah. In any case, though, I think it's about time we get to sculpting this map a little bit more. Frankly, I don't feel like there's even that much left to sculpt at this point. I'm starting to feel like the map's terrain and layout is pretty good. If any of you guys have some suggestions for things you've noticed or things you could improve the map, I'm all ears on that. I think I'm going to probably spend some time making this area a bit more detailed, but yeah, I mean, mostly it's pretty good. I might make some like snow dunes or something. Can you boost with a ghost out of the map? No, definitely not. These cliffs around the map are massive, absolutely huge. Did I play the new CE? No, I didn't go to the convention. I didn't get to play it, but I know a lot of people who did. I don't know. It seemed fine. It was all right. I wouldn't really have been dying to play it necessarily. I want to have like I want giant Halo multiplayer, you know? The only suggestion I have is UV mapping on the rocks. Yeah, I mean, UV mapping pretty much everything here. The ground looks okay, but basically I got to go through the entire map, and I mean, there's no point UV mapping anything yet because I still have to do this entire side of the map. It's all flat still. Literally just completely barren compared to all this where we got a bunch of stuff going on. His previous stream chat for reference ideas? I ain't doing all that. What the hell? Hell no. Alright, I'm gonna pop this open in Blender real quick. What if the 7.62 minigun actually fired 45 to 60 rounds per second? I'm gonna leave it as it is because the whole point of the weapon was just kind of to have the third-person minigun, but in first person. So I don't really want to like massively change it up. But I would love to potentially do like a first-person flamethrower. But I think the flamethrower in Halo 3 kind of sucks, like, you know, no offense, but like it doesn't even, like the fire that comes out of it doesn't even look that good. And it doesn't really have a great use, to be honest. Like, let me spawn it in. I haven't spawned this thing in forever, but I feel like the flamethrower could be so much better. Would it be support high? Where even is the flamethrower, man? Out here. Like, the flamethrower is okay, I guess. It just looks dumb. You know what I mean? Like, what if that's not how a flamethrower works at all? It should have like a stream and like drippy, fiery liquid and stuff. It does have a nice range, to be fair, but like, it could be so much better. It just kind of sucks, man. Can you make a tutorial specifically on how to bypass tool limits? Obviously you mastered tool. I certainly haven't mastered it. But I could give you pointers if there's something specific. I think the effects aren't bad, but they could be improved. Other flamethrower is pretty much just fighting. Yeah, more or less. It could be more useful than that theoretically. Yo, what's up? Hey, what up, T-Knight? Welcome, welcome. There were flamethrowers in World War II that had like 100-foot range. I know, because they would basically shoot like flaming liquid oils and things out. This one just like, I don't even know what it's supposed to be necessarily. It kind of throws me off, you know? Like, it just looks strange to me. Like, nothing about this makes a whole lot of sense. Is the sprinting thing set up via functions? I wish. No, it's literally just in the globals tag. It's a thing you can just turn on. I'm sprinting now. Yeah, maybe I'll look at the sprinting thing really quickly with fresh eyes and see if, like, maybe there's a chance I missed something yesterday. I doubt it, but maybe, you know, it's possible, perhaps, slightly. I'm gonna try one thing. I highly doubt it's going to do anything, but there's like a teensy, tiny, slight chance maybe it could, so I'm gonna take the chance. Data, objects. Might have ideas. I don't know. I have to mess around. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Objects, weapons. Sorry, I'm going through my files here. I'm looking for the first-person machine gun turret real quick. All my animations for it, and my lovely sprinting animation doesn't work. Sad, so sad. Let me grab my folder for the animations and the whole project where I had all the Blender files. Incoming error noise. There it is. Okay, I got everything up in here. So here's our tags, here's our data for the animations, and here's the actual project. So you hold forward for 4 seconds? Yeah. I wonder if it's worked in Eldorado. I have no clue. No clue. Here's the first-person machine gun. You can see the animation preview right here. This is my crappy test preview for a sprinting animation. My one thought on the matter was, what if I deleted a particular overlay animation that like could theoretically be getting in the way of it? Doesn't even make sense really, because there's a full-on replacement animation for this. But I want to look in Halo 2 and find out really quickly. Most games really flub flamethrowers? Agreed. The sprint works via animations, correct? I mean, it did in Halo 2. It doesn't in Halo 3 anymore. Let's see. What do we have in Halo 2? Moving, overlays, pitch and turn, and then sprint. I think it's the exact same. This is one of the reasons I was so confused when we were trying to do sprint yesterday, is that everything is set up. The overlay system for this is completely set up exactly the same way. And it doesn't really make sense to me that it's not working at all. It do not be making sense. Can you sprint backwards? No, only forwards. And by forwards, I'd be like directly forwards. If you move to the side a little, your sprint will get canceled. I could give it a little bit of a higher angle, but I figured it was probably set that way for a reason, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Right, so my setup for my animation, so this is Halo 2 right here. Sprint animation on the battle rifle. This is Halo 3. This is my first-person turret where I have full control over all the animations. Moving, overlays, pitch and turn, and sprint. Halo 2. Moving, overlays, pitch and turn, and sprint. The setup for first-person animations in both Halo 2 and 3 are pretty much identical. Moving is the little subtle bob when you're moving. Overlays is, I believe, the way the gun kind of like moves around a little when you like look. It like kind of wiggles to the side when you turn. And pitch and turn is similar, but only one of them end up actually doing anything. It's weird. I don't know. Any progress on sprint since yesterday? No, I haven't had any time to do anything today. And I don't really want to spend any time on sprint today at the moment, because the map I feel like is a much more pressing thing. Sprint is really cool and I'm really interested in it, but low-key, we kind of got to the bottom of it and found out that it doesn't work. So if you set up as a overlay function a first-person build-up animation, well, the problem is, Talca, there's no sprint function. There's no anything related to sprint in the game except for the globals to make you speed up. There are no functions to tie literally anything to. It is a damn shame. You would have to like custom script absolutely everything. So, it do be like that. It do be like that. We could try Halo 2, actually. I want to see. Pop up in Halo 2. Tags, scenarios. I think I had it under solo, right? No, it's AI War. Maybe it was AI War. Multi. No, Mombasa Battle. So this is Halo 2 Forge here. I'm going to try enabling. How'd you turn on sprint? Well, I got to go turn it on in Halo 2 anyway, so I'll show you. You go to the globals folder, and then you go to your main globals tag, and you scroll down to here under player control. You have sprinting, and what you want to do is set the, so sprint is already enabled. I'm just going to set the multiplier to 1.7 because that's what it was in the Halo 2 betas. So you just save that. Now sprinting makes you go 1.7 times speed. How about a full send mode on the BR? What does that mean? Full auto BR? You know, I think I gotta restart. Oh, hold on. I accidentally screwed up my Halo 2 in accident. Take 2. Mombasa Battle, my Forge map for Halo 2, we open. I basically just enabled sprint so that I could see whether or not it just works out of the box in Halo 2. We found the middle finger function, it sprints by default. What? I think you got those backwards. Although your name is Reversal. This applies to all games, even RuneScape, really? Damn. I was out of run energy in the wilderness one time, I wish I knew that. Hello, welcome, Beetle Knight. Welcome, welcome. We're doing some Halo modding tonight. Some late night Halo modding, even. I added sprint into Halo 3 because I'm a freak. Well, my legs at least speed up a little bit. I think what would be cool is if there was some kind of way I could edit the running gait in order to add like a little bit more to the running animation. Unfortunately, I don't think that works. Very sad. We'll poke around in Halo 2. My suspicion is the same as yesterday. It just doesn't work in Halo 3, and that's totally fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'm very sad about it, to be honest with you, but I can't really change it, so I have to be fine with it. Is it a jog? Yeah. Well, I mean, theoretically, it should be looking like a full sprint. You can see here. See how fast he picked up that speed? Where the fuck did my guy go? This is what sprinting looks like at the moment. Just going fast as fuck. Which is fine. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just like if I could have like a full fucking running animation, that would be awesome. How do you have your Spartan biped set up so you can have your own custom armor? Oh, I just made a duplicate of the Master Chief multiplayer biped, and I set his default variant in his model tag to have my own settings in there. Made it work similar using El Dorito Sprint where you hold a button. I wish. They backported those features from, I want to say Reach or Halo 4 into El Dorito. So you have like a bunch of fancy armor abilities and stuff, which is cool, but unfortunately, no dice here. I can poke around on like the biped though. I did that so much yesterday though. I really don't want to waste time looking into sprint again, but I don't know, part of me feels like I'm like right there. Like maybe there's like this, all I need is like one little thing, you know, just one teensy tiny thing and then it's good. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I wasn't even on the right biped the whole time that I was messing with it. Let's see. Objects, characters, Master Chief, FX, shield collapse. Excuse me. Okay, so there's no function for sprint. I think I was testing to see if boost would work. Maybe it can, sprinting is considered like a biped boost or something. Does not seem to be the case. What does it take to mod a game engine itself? A hell of a lot more brains than I've got. Shield hit, shield down, flashlight, taking damage, shield static, shield intensity. I'm gonna try jetpack as well. Still no dice. Shield collapse, yeah, shield collapse should just play on the Spartan. So if basically what I'm doing right now is I'm testing a bunch of functions that exist in the game and seeing if maybe they basically took if there was some kind of sprint function and maybe now it's got reset. Like look, there's two jetpack exhaust functions. Maybe one of those used to be the sprint function and still works somehow magically. Probably not, but it's possible. Yeah, I'm running out of things here now. It's not a whole lot to check left. Unit boost, we already tried. A barrel spin, I suppose, could be one. Maybe. Oh there, Mon Man. What up? What up, Dev? We're testing out to see if we can get sprint getting fancier in Halo 3. I know, sacrilegious, but we're on a very big map and it's actually justified, alright? I swear. There's actual justification for this. I'm not just a terrible human being. I'm gonna try... Maybe... Oh, dude, what if it's a gear position? That'd be hilarious if gear position worked. A shame. I'm just gonna set it to 1 and make sure that's actually enabled. Okay, yeah, that's what we should be seeing happening, is like if sprint were working or tied to any of these functions, that would happen over and over. I just kind of threw that effect on there. Let's see, let's do flying speed. That'd be fun. Maybe that triggers something. How about flight? There's no way it would count as flight, but I'm gonna try it anyway. No dice. Well, that's pretty much everything that seems obvious to me. Ethereal, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it.
Screw sprint, we need a rideable Goethe. Hashtag Gutta Jockey.
Gutta Jockey. Listen, I am not against that at all, actually. I was low-key thinking it would be kind of cool if there were Guttas in the game on this map that, like, you had to just kind of deal with. I thought that might be kind of fun. Yeah, there's nothing here, dude. There's nothing here. Unit boost, active camo, barrel spin, crouch, cannon blink. Like, I don't know. None of this makes any sense. Try aiming change. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, we tried. Let's go check out Halo 2 really quick. I enabled sprint in Halo 2 as well, so we should see sprint working here. This is my Halo 2 Forge mod. So theoretically, if I walk in a straight line, we start sprinting. Oh, wait. Maybe there is something else I have to do, because the animation didn't trigger right there. Weird. There's something else I need? Somebody did say it. No, I am in single player, actually, so it should have worked, right? Battle rifle has sprinting animations. Why doesn't that work? The sprint animation should be triggered. It's the same as Halo 3, but I know this works, right? Maybe did they disable it in vanilla Halo 2 as well? I guess they would kind of have to, right? Like the whole function would have to be disabled, because technically you'd be sprinting all the time based on the vanilla settings. Maybe it just doesn't work. Try the SMG? Yeah, I suppose we could try the SMG. Well, wait, let's do this the fun way. Let's turn on scripts and spawn it in through my custom little forge mode here. Alright, we run. Oh no, you know what it was? It wasn't just SMG, it was dual SMGs. So I gotta dual wield them. Maybe they did completely disable the animations in Halo 2. That would make sense why it's not working in Halo 3. The animations still exist, but they never trigger because sprint never... If I get it working here, working in Halo 3. I think it's actually disabled in Halo 2. That's the only thing I can imagine. Let me see. I'm gonna look up something. Damn, I'm getting pinged. I'm gonna look really quickly and see if anybody's figured this out. I'm gonna just poke around a couple different Halo mod servers. Let's see. Oh, here. Crevel said, can sprint in every game starting with Halo 2, even though the animations don't work, even if you make ones for it. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it! Okay. That's all the confirmation I needed. Crevel's the real deal. Well, no sprinting animations then, not even in Halo 2. I was even mistaken about that. Sad. So sad. But that's okay. I'll still keep the speed boost. Alright, now that we've done that, I feel like I can successfully and safely switch over to actually working on the map. Hooray! That's what you guys wanted, right? You wanted to watch me sculpt this map? That's what you wanted, right? You wanted this. You wanted to see the map get sculpted. At least it still works. Yeah, I mean, it's actually useful. That's super awesome. Still sprinting, just doesn't play animations, sadly. But yeah, you're right. You do be right. Alrighty, now that we can get access to the map again and start sculpting stuff, I'm thinking that maybe it's a good time for me to build all this stuff back up. Meat Morp! Holy shit! I haven't seen that name in so long, dude. 42 months? Are you kidding me? Thank you, Meat Morp. Holy shit! It's a pleasure. I've missed you. I've missed you so dearly. Thanks for coming by. Holy hell. Thank you, Modded Gamer. Thank you for the 3s. Frog God.
I blame Green. He was too much of a negative Nancy and willed it to not work. He just couldn't accept greatness.
I know. I can't believe he would do that. That's so awful of him. Talca! 18 months of Talca. Thank you so much. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Adam, thank you
I
for the
said
two.
it back when Huge Grass was getting its update. I love the concept of there being a single or multiple difficult AI enemies that are everyone's problem on a multiplayer map.
Yeah.
If not Gertus, perhaps there could be sentinel aggressors or enforcers.
Goudas are doable. Davy Jones, more memberships. What's going on, dude? Davy Jones, thank you for the 17 months, man. Dongle Jongle Peanuts Effect Vongle. That's what the DJ VFX stands for? I thought it was for David Jones. That's crazy, man. I had no idea. Unsubbing. Oh, yes, this is beautiful. Look at this ramp I'm sculpting. You're impressed, are you not? Tell me how impressed you are with my lovely ramp. Oh, you know, I'm gonna like cut into this a little bit. There, I'm gonna make the shape a little more interesting, kind of match the one on the other side a little bit more. Baby's been lacking on streams. How dare he not show up for these streams? How dare he? Someday I can afford being a channel member. Okay, dude. You're so funny. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm here. Alright. Okay. Mega Bound. That sounds like an indie game title. Less so a Halo map, but yeah, I see. Alright. I mean, the good news about what I'm doing right now is that I've pretty much done all of this terrain already on the other side, and I'm just gonna more or less copy and paste it over and then just change it up a little bit wherever I feel I need to.
Hey Fast 5 family. Don't forget to unsubscribe.
Whoa, don't do that.
Davy Jones' name is actually Davis. If you pronounce it David, you're scum. Awesome.
Listen, alright, I do not condone rejected penis guns tip right there. Okay, wait. Like the tip into the tip jar, not like, you know what I mean. I do not condone that, alright, for the record. Airburst Brute Shot, that is so random. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe? That sure is an idea that you just came out of nowhere with, but sounds kind of neat, conceptually. How far back to... Oh, this actually goes pretty far back. Hold up. I like how Davey just like did this whole thing where he's like, it doesn't actually mean David, and it's literally just, it stands for Davathy the entire time. It's, I don't know, he's just so committed to the bit, trying to convince people his name's not Davathy, and it like... Probably shouldn't have outed him like that, though. Rejected Bald Gun, a non-existent person who doesn't exist. Thank you for the 69.
My name says it all,
okay.
And I am in fact bald. He'll remove the wig if the tip goal is met.
I don't know what you look like, sir. You're scaring me. I didn't know you wear a wig. Who are you exactly? Do I know you? Should I know you? Like, what's going on, man? You're freaking everybody out. This rejected Bald Gun guy sounds weird, man. I don't know about this. Thank you for the two.
I put my tip in the tip jar.
Okay.
I filled the tip jar with my tip.
Yeah, I mean
the tip jar was filled with my tip.
Oh my god.
The tip jar received my tip when I put my tip in the tip jar. What else do you put in a tip jar other than a tip? How many tips can you put in a tip jar?
I mean, theoretically, I mean, multiple, I'm sure. There's a lot of people are putting their tips in the tip jar today. All of them together. Everybody's tips are all together in the tip jar right now. Everybody's tips are, you know, they're in there. A lot of people put their tips in the tip jar today. Why are you guys being weird about this? You guys are making it really weird right now, and I'm becoming wildly uncomfortable, man. I don't really like this. What are you implying? Okay. This ain't too bad. No. I like this, yeah. Right. Thank you for the 2, Space King.
Inserting holy tip.
Ah! That's pretty cool, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you huh? Skaboodly, thank you for the 5!
Bald this, bald that. People are being distracted from the truth, and that is that you are both colorblind and have 20/20 vision.
That's also extremely wrong, but
My name is Drake Jackson and I used to make the Minecraft series called The Haunting.
That's my
Made
name.
a bit of Overwatch videos too, and now I just mod Halo 3 cause I am bald and Ultimate Forge will release in 2027.
Okay, you're just copying me. Ultimate Forge will not release in 2027. That's how I know he's a fake. I'm gonna release it right now. Just to spite him. This is gonna be a steep ass hill to climb, dude. God damn. Oh, damn! Colorblind, what color is this egg? Orange. It's an orange egg. Should be more brown, honestly. It's like it's so there's so much orange in that egg. How do you make maps like this? I'm just in Blender. Sculpting with the sculpt tool. Davidson Jones, thank you for the 2.
Everyone can go home now.
What?
Show's over.
We're there. Probably are home.
Halo's done.
Oh.
Everything we loved and grew up with is dead. Entropy will take over and the heat death of the universe will render this all as just an absurdist drama.
Okay.
It was a flash in the pan. It's Joe Ever. It's a go.
You know what? You get your nihilism the hell out of my stream!
That's right, UF won't release in 2027, it will really release in 2032.
Okay, now you're being more reasonable. Like, let me cook, dude. It's not like Ultimate Forge is like days away from completion. It's at least years away from completion. Multiple, possibly a decade away, honestly. I don't know, dude. It's so much effort for me to fix the last bugs on my bug list. I think I'm gonna need like a whole... I think I'm gonna need multiple years, dude. Like, come on. Just like think about me for a second. Why are you being so selfish, dude? Think about me, dude. Fuck. Okay, maybe I should put something here because this area is really big. Ooh. Oh wait, fuck! I gotta do this thing. Oh. Oh. Tits ass, dude. Gosh, freaking dang it. Davy Jones, thank you too.
I ate an expired doner kebab, now I have cystic hemorrhoids.
Oh my god, do not share that much information again. It was awful. I hated it. Probably not as much as you hated the cystic hemorrhoids, to be fair, but still. Yeah, it's roughly the same size and shape. Alright guys, time to make a big hill. Oops. Oh yeah, look at look how smooth that is. Oh, that's so freaking nice, dude. Oh yeah. So smooth. Oh. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, ain't it? Davidson Jones with the 2.
I put the tip of my penis in a
Oh my
mousetrap
God.
just to see if it would set it off. It did in fact go off. I am donating from a hospital bed where they're surgically reinstalling the tip of my penis. Nothing I have said tonight has been factual. I am David.
He is David! Thank you, me, for the 3.
I started working on a different map that isn't Ultimate Forge and now I have androgenetic alopecia.
What the fuck is... That's the fear of bald people, right? No, that's... You know what? I don't even care. I don't care. I'm not looking it up. I don't care. Last time I looked up some complicated work, it turned out to be a bald joke in disguise. I don't care anymore. You can't fool me. Not again. I don't care. Just saw the new short, another banger. I'm glad you liked it. I honestly don't feel like the nuke one's gonna do all that good compared to the others, because it's like kind of just some random shit. Not everybody gives a shit about nuclear bombs, which I think is a tragedy because they're really cool, but you know.
I think I went a little too far with that last one. I apologize.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what it
something
meant.
David would do. I, Davis, on the other hand, would never stoop so low.
True.
I apologize for my alter ego's behavior.
Yeah, that David guy, he's a real freak. He's a real weirdo, but not you. Not you. You're good. Also, I don't know what that means. I still don't. I'm not going to look it up because it seems like everybody was disgusted beyond belief, but I still have no idea. I think nuclear bombs are really cool. It's like an always sunny. Like, listen, dude, this pisses me off, okay? This pisses me off. You can't say that nuclear bombs are awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. The biggest, most impressive explosion any human being has ever made isn't cool? Like, yeah, right, dude. That's the coolest shit ever. And oh, but it kills people. Okay, dude. So do guns. People still think those are cool. God, they're so scary. Our people died in the World War. I don't care. Don't care. They rule. They slap titties. Metaphorically. Possibly literally. I wouldn't know. You know what? We should launch a nuke on this map. It's going to be impossible to see, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't give a frick. I'm insane. Here's our nuke launcher, and I will now fire it.
Are you considering going to Halo Fest next December? Ticklers are supposed to go on sale in a few days.
Who's tickling? No, thank you for the $5. I am planning on it, and I may just be ending.
Halo
I may buy the
be
tickets.
Halo without guns.
Thank you for the 5 ultrasonic. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go get the tickets for the concert and the other stuff as well. I'm planning on being in Halo Fest. I want to see some peeps, see some people. It'll be awesome. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2.
Cigarettes are also cool and kill people.
True.
But goddamn, is it some type of vibe to be chilling in the rain at night under an awning just tripping a fucking ciggy?
Facts.
Aura.
Yep.
Vibes.
Yep.
Noir. Cancer.
Yep.
Of the lung variety.
Yeah, but the risk of cancer just makes you that much cooler, you know? You're just sitting there smoking. People walking by like, that dude doesn't give a fuck. He's risking dying right now just to smoke that stupid little cylinder.
Tickling.
Ah! Thank you for the 2, Caboose. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciating you right now. Me, you, appreciation. Drake Jackson, what a strange name. Thank you for the
Drake
3.
is you from the future.
Oh my god.
I am in fact going bald and
No.
I found out why.
Okay.
It's because I refused to call Brute Jairalani and admit him not Forerunner. Also, I never released Ultimate Forge 2.0.
That sounds like a skill issue. Your timeline sounds like shit. I saw the Marvel movies though. I know how this shit works. My timeline's better than yours. Loser. Bye. Fuck that guy, dude. L. Bro couldn't even release Ultimate Forge. That was pathetic. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna do it right now. How did I set this up again? Just big cliffs all the way around. Right. You won't? No balls? I will. Big balls. That sounds weird.
Can a Jairalani borrow a FRY? Jairalani, is you gonna give IT back?
I hate that. I hate that so much. I think the Boondocks is hilarious. The moment I reference it, my career as an online creator is over instantly. Look at this, dude. I'm sculpting. I'm making mountains. These are giant mountains I'm making right now. They're fucking huge. Somewhat large. I'm just glad I know what I'm making, dude. This is like way faster than before. Though I will definitely have to put in some time to make them actually like look good. Because right now it probably is going to look like doo-doo butt ass. Thank you for the 3.
Shit,
also
I
me.
didn't go back far enough. I should have gone back before HCS and convinced myself to go with green. That's truly where it all started.
Oh god, so in this timeline I did
my
that.
Uber Eats driver the last 4 times just so I can shitpost here.
What? I ain't saying anything to that. All right. I do tip my Uber Eats driver. Actually, I use DoorDash more than I do Uber Eats. But you know what? Respect. You know where the value lies. Is it in real substantial services provided to you by other people? Or is it me saying dumbass shit here on stream? Clearly your priorities are straight. And you know what? That's what I likes about you, man. That's what I likes about you. You get it. You get it. Like Golo, never mind. Not reading that. That's fucking vile. You're nasty. You're disgusting. Also, ew. Gross. Such a cool mountain. Chief, that Type 47 Ultra Heavy Assault platform is targeting your M808B main battle tank with its Ultra Heavy focus cannon. Take cover immediately.
Hang out with Davy Jones and crew.
Okay.
He looked like he had a super fun time with
Yep.
all the brothers, but there was a certain Halo model missing from that scene.
Yeah, I wonder what he was doing. He was making money and working because he was poor. But rich in friends. Which doesn't pay the bills, though, unfortunately. Gambling, man. Not even once. The fuck is it, Ultra? It's a Scarab. See, this is why I feel like it's so worth it to make fun of people who use the lore names for shit unironically or out of like a literal scientific context. Like, what are you, like a fucking scientist aboard like the fucking UNSC Infinity? Why are you calling them Giral Hanes? Like, calm the fuck down, dude. You're being a nerd. They're called brutes. Relax. Giral Hadai Society. Don't care. Don't care. Saying Healy is like what the only one that's justifiable because you actually get to hear that meaningfully in a mainline game. That one, it's like, yeah, actually, that makes a little bit of sense. You actually get to hear that. A little. I'll still probably call you out if you are looking at an elite and call it a Sangheili because that's cringe. Kigyar, dude. If somebody said Kigyar, oh my god, that never gets referenced in in-game. That's the most like try-hard, literal Halo book nerd shit I've ever heard, and I don't. Unless you're like Hidden Xperia, literally making a specific deep lore dive video, then there's no excuse. There's no reason for you to be calling them fucking Kigyars. I don't even know what a Tavoan is. What even is that? What even is that? Actually, the Ungoys, dude. You know what? You know what the prophet of like fucking truth called the Grunt Rebellion? Oh my God, he called it the Grunt Rebellion. He didn't go the Ungoy Uprising When the Ungoys teamed up with the Huragox. Like, no, dude.
Father, I came from the future to say that you going bald is
Okay.
causing the world to end and
Oh, no.
Halo Studios takes over the world all because you are bald and didn't release Ultimate Forge.
That actually is impossible because I'm releasing Ultimate Forge right now. I'll do like I made balls. Look, now it's a wiener. That's awesome. Ungoy upright. No, dude. Literally the prophet of truth is like the grunts, the elites, the brutes. They're never like, the Jiral Hadar are, they're taking over the High Council of the whatever the fuck. I don't even remember what the prophet species is called. There's a name for it. I just don't care. You know those cutscenes were only in English for narrative simplicity? I feel like you just made my point for me. You are 100% correct, but also I don't think you realize you just made my point for me. Narrative simplicity. So true. Don't forget the drones are named the Yan Mei. I will willingly forget that. I will happily forget that the drones are called Yan Meis. I hate fucking alien names that are specifically hard to pronounce. Like, what language are they pronouncing these from? Is this like a Covenant language? And then I realize, wait, I don't care! The Udgoy. No, dude, just call them grunts. It's a video game that you enjoyed when you were younger. You don't need to... Calm down. Relax. You're stressing everyone out. But they're... In the books, the Udgoy... Oh my god, dude. I don't know why it triggers me so much, but it does.
Halo alien names are easy to pronounce, it's marathon that descends into madness.
Maybe comparatively, but still, I don't want... I'm just like, we all grew up playing the same game. You are willingly choosing to call the thing we both know are just called grunts, ungoys. You are willingly calling the fucking... the hunters that we both grew up with and both know by heart as hunters. Some other technical book shit.
There should be a campaign skull where you get teleported into an old 2000s classroom where an old TV is rolled in and it plays VCR educational documentaries about all the Halo species.
I want to die, but thank you for the tenor. I hate that. And you don't want to know why? I mean, like, it's funny. I get it. But also, like... Halo was supposed to be a fun, balls-to-the-wall, military sci-fi thing. It was never like, 100,000 years ago, there was a race known as the San Shayum, and the Covenant, and That's not what Halo is. In fact, I feel like every time somebody starts using the fucking God-given... They're not using their God-given names, instead using those fucking science-y names. Believing in it.
Here's a world-shattering fact.
I'm scared.
Elites would have no way of enunciating words with the kind of mandible, jaw structure that
True.
they have. They don't even have a sealed mouth. Take that, atheists.
Yeah, well, how do you know that? There's no real elites. You don't know that. That's not true. You can't possibly know that. You don't know that. Elites could totally pronounce my name, and they would say that I'm really cool and badass, so you don't even know. You don't even know for sure. Fuck, I put this on the wrong one, didn't I? I'm so confused. It's supposed to come down and in. Tit ass. You know what? I don't care. This is fine. Better question is, what do the Covenant call us in their language? Probably got a couple of choice words. I'm sad that the Covenant didn't have any cool slurs for humans. They just had like the Master Chief. They were like, demon. Tit ass. Hey, calm down, okay. I only said that once, you know. I'll write my apologies. This is looking good, baby! Yeah! What am I missing here? We got that. We got that. I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. How did I do this one? Okay, it just kind of extends out and this part gets thinner. Thank you for the 2, Adam! Thank you!
It's the same with real people. We were all alive in the 360 days. Stop calling them African Americans. Say the word. I know it.
Whoa, chill, what the fuck? What are you going on about now, huh?
This practice run is looking really good, Drake. When are you starting the real map?
Oh, thank you so much for that, Davy Jones. So true. Yeah, can we get not real life racism in the chat, please? Or in the tips? That would be great. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Ah! Okay, that's looking a little better. Nice. I think that looks pretty good. Hopefully, maybe. Massive mandibles. I'm no shizno. I ain't no shizno, alright? I may have made these ramps a little too big, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? Don't care. This one's like way smaller than the other side.
Nisham is an elite slur for humans, referring to them worms or parasites. The more you know.
You nerd! Thank you for the fiver, that is mildly interesting. Nerd! Oh, you nerd, dude. I'm a fucking Omega Ultra Giga Chad, dude. You can't even comprehend it, dude. It's just actually sad that you're unable to physically understand through conscious neuron connections I don't give a fuck, man. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Someone give me an idea for what to do in this top area, and it'll make me so happy, because right now I'm drawing blanks. I'm just going to keep on filling in the rest of this stuff. And now I draw a circle. Oh, yeah. That's not a circle. Dude, drawing circles is so fucking hard. Why is it so hard? Okay, that one's pretty good. It's like a little bit taller than it probably ought to be, but you know what? Fuck it, dude. No point in reading chat if I'm doing this absolutely S tier sculpt. Use your compass by poking the screen with it. Oh. What the fuck does that mean? The spire sites look more cratery, like the land was cleared by alien heavy ordnance. I could do that. Or like one big old crater, followed by a different, less big old crater. You know, I am gonna have to do this actually. It's time for an elastic deformation. Radius 150 pixels. Elastic deformation. Go. W. Thank you for the 2!
She shies no on my niche until I wort.
These damn shiz nose, man. Just coming into chat. Thinking whatever they want. Shiz nose, man, I swear. Nice. 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 Yeah, there's not nearly enough space. This place is like really, really small. That's kind of wild. More elastic deformation. Let's go, dude. Read last. Top down of the map now looks like the face of an ant. True. Wait, yeah, it's got pincers and it's like looking at... Excuse me, looking at y'all funny. This is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. Ah! Does the problem on huge guys the glass thing happen to anyone else? Oh, if you're talking about where the vehicle like goes back and doesn't disappear, it's a known bug. I haven't found a perfect solution to it yet, but I do have ways of reducing the odds of it happening. There'll hopefully be some fixes coming in the next update. There is a big huge grass update coming too, so if you I don't know if you're interested at all. It's coming. It's coming. New huge grass update will have new weapons, which is a big one. Pretty big deal. Hey, Skirk! Thanks for the tenner!
Maybe you could add something that goes down into the sides of the ravine and lets you cross to the other side. The ravine already looks like it was carved out from a disaster.
True.
I'd just spitballing.
That would be kind of cool, actually. Like a land. I don't know if that would maybe like be vehicle scale or like human scale, but I kind of get what you're saying. Maybe you could have like a little like maybe one of the bridges is broken, and instead you have like that's hard to. You have like some kind of like little walkway that like comes down here maybe, and then there's like a walkway like on the other side over here. Maybe there's like a mini bridge like connecting them or something, or you can like jump across, and you have to like walk down here, da 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 da, and then da da da. That'd be cool. I like that idea. I definitely need more small-scale structures like that. That was a good idea. Thank you for the tenor. That was a really good suggestion. I'm about to be, actually, at the point where I can start implementing structures and things like that. So, I might give that a try. I'm gonna reshape this a bit. I didn't really get the shapes down very good at any point here. It's kind of bugging me now. Okay, reasonably good. Not great, but alright. Fuck. I did too many edits and now all the textures are gone. I have to redo all the ground textures again later tonight, and if I want to see this in game, man. God damn it. 1 hour of rejected ignore me and I might die of hunger. I literally read what you said! Wait, Spartan Tanner TF2? This is an alternative timeline where you're a TF2 guy? I didn't forget who you are. I'm also not ignoring you. Do I accept commissions? I would, but the problem is that I would be really way too expensive for anybody to feasibly hire for any project, so it wouldn't be a good idea. I remember streaming like a full reset for most of my suggestions. Listen. There are medications I can take for this, but yeah, it's absolutely correct. Check stream chat. Fine, I'll check stream chat, man. Not because you asked, but because I wanted to. What is this? Did you make this? Vroom, vroom. Oh my god, ew. This is pretty sick, dude. This is definitely why you gotta get into doing those Halo animations. Not too shabby, yeah, not too shabby. Your friend just needs you to watch a 40-minute essay. Please, bro, you gotta understand his please, if you just listen, like, his philosophy on, like, life and stuff, like, it's not about the politics, man. It's just about, like, just the philosophy. It's only, like, 2 hours long. Just watch it, bro. It's easy. That's gonna be one of you guys one day. You're gonna be like, you ever heard of this guy? It's not racist, dude. It's just his philosophy on life, man. Oh, sorry, I'm actually really busy. Yeah, I gotta cut this down, actually. This ended up becoming a little too large. I'm listening to this one poster had to study and profited for the basically saying scientists to discover these massive ring-shaped planetoids on the edge of the galaxy. I don't know, man. Seems a little unbelievable. Big rings, ring planets. I don't know, man. Wait, are they all at the edge of the galaxy? Is that the lore? I guess that makes sense. That way they can like equidistantly do some crazy shit, you know? They make a religion out of that. Okay, this is like passable for an initial first pass. The symmetry is there. This is awesome. Now we got to start going what's known as sicko mode, and what that's gonna let us do is make some extra cool, wacky, and wild shit. But first, I'm gonna stand up, take a small me stretch my legs break, and then I'll come back in 2 whole minutes. 2 whole minutes. I'm allotting myself 2 minutes of stand up and walk around time. I'll be back. I got more water. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm fueled, man. That H2O's coursing through my system right now like crazy. I'm feeling crazy. I need a lack of cats disturbing. They aren't in my room today. I don't know where they're at. Start sprinting at us. I should do that. Oh, man. Can't wait to sleep tonight. I'm so tired today, but I want to get some good work done. I can't wait to start decorating this map, dude. It's gonna be so fun, just like placing shit down, making, excuse me, buildings and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Structure ideas and stream chat I missed? Ooh, let me see. I saw Renegades. Those are great. A lot of the Halo Reach ones. These, I'm probably going to add some of these. I know they're just like little human outpost bases from Earth, but I think they would be really useful for just like basic vehicle garages. On my other giant single-player snow map, I actually did end up using these, and they were really, really convenient for small outposts. There will definitely be some of these on the map, so that'll be kind of fun. I do want to do this, the Reach, like, actual UNSC military outposts, but they're rather complicated, and the Halo 3 ones might actually just end up working a little bit better. I might take these, but, like, maybe take the orange parts and recolor them green so they look more UNSC. I think that would be a fairly believable way of making, like, a mini outpost of sorts. And these same ones, these are basically the same thing. Actually, no, it wasn't... Sorry, not that one. It wasn't this one No, was it this one? I forgot. Let me go. I'm going to open up my other map really quick. I can check. I low-key forgot. It was my old map. Super old. Do I even have it anymore? Like, I think it is in my multiplayer folder. It's called, like, Oh, Arc War. This is my super, super old map. It's also the, like, only other large-scale snowy map I've ever made, but I never released this mod because it was more of just, like, a test really, really early on when the mod tools first came out years ago. But I still got it. It's kicking around in my folder. I'm thinking about porting the UNSCA gun from Reach into 3. There's not really much of a reason to be honest. It's kind of a waste of a vehicle. I feel like players really just will never use it. The small UNSCA gun, this one right here, this thing. I really like it in concept, but it's just extremely useless. Put the MAC gun from the end of Reach. I do have it in Halo 3. I never fully finished it, but you don't think that'd be useful against the Lich? Well, for the Lich, it's invincible until you board it. I could make the Lich, like, destructible from the outside, but I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the Lich. Have you ordered the Falcon grenade launcher to other vehicles? No, just the Falcon. I do think the Falcon with the grenade launcher would be really good on this map, though. Speaking of which, actually, I want to go back on the other map and spawn the Falcon, and I haven't done that yet. And I want to take the smaller Falcon I did for Ultimate Forge, like the slower one, and see how that plays out. That'd be good. What if you use those bunkers? What bunkers? Yeah, this is my ancient map. Yeah, you can see right here. Oh god, never mind. I forgot that it has music that plays. Yeah, this is my old map. I did use these. They are really great structures, and I do want to continue to use them. The bunker where the AA gun and Reach was from? If you're talking about these structures, I'm probably just going to use the Halo 3 ones, because these are probably way more complex than I need them to be, and since my map is so big, it's going to be like a total pain in the ass. But yeah, no, these would be really good. And these I grabbed out of campaign back when the mod tools were like... Back when the mod tools were like a lot worse. So now it would be probably really easy to like fix these up and just drag and drop them into my level. Speaking of cool stuff, I probably won't be able to do this. I mean, I suppose it's possible on the new map because it's going to be like not a purely Forge map, but hello? I guess my controller's not working today. It's one of those days. But yeah, you can go up and pick up vehicles in this map. Well, I guess I have to have scripts on. Ignore the double music. Sorry. Forget what button. I swear it was like B. If my controller works, that'd be great. It would be super easy. Maybe it's E? No, E gets me in and out. Is it F? F, G, G, F, R, R, Q, Q, Q. Shift, right click. I don't know, but you're supposed to be able to pick up vehicles on it. It does work. It's just, I don't know. Oh, it only works with controller, I think. Crouch? No, I tried it. Unfortunately, it wasn't that. I'm just going to reset this real quick. I'll pop open, let's do, hold on, we missed like half the Halo 2 soundtrack today. I gotta go back. But, yeah, I'm going to pop open, we're going to go back to the good map, the snow map, the beautiful, the lovely. Insanely nitpicky, but what if they change from yellow to green? Oh, dude, I literally said that. I totally said. Maybe you said that before I said it. I was kind of reading chat slowly there. I would love to have like an AI outpost in the center of that. Maybe one of the bridges won't be a bridge, but will be like a full-on AI outpost with like some crazy shit there that's actually worth getting. Do I want to make vehicles only take damage from super heavy weapons like Scarab and Lich Beam? Yeah, that's doable. I would have to just basically make a new damage type in the game, and then give a new material type to the whatever it takes damage from those. That's actually how the Mega Mantis works. The Mega Mantis has a special material that literally is just called the Mantis material, and that's what it's made of. It takes regular damage from everything. And the reason I gave it this is because if you notice, if I do the stomp, every time I would do the stomp with the Mega Mantis, boom, it would damage the Mega Mantis substantially. Now it doesn't deal any damage to the Mega Mantis at all. And what I did was I made it so the stomp has a special new damage type in Halo called Mantis Stomp. And there's a special new type of material in the game for the Mantis just called Mantis material. And the special thing is that Mantis material takes 0% damage from Mantis Stomp. And so that exact same thing could be applied to like the Scarab or the Lich to basically make it so that only Scarabs, Liches, or even things like nukes can damage them. Did you had a capturable spot that spawns Sentinels for one team? Possibly, but I'm not gonna promise anything because it's really hard to get AIs to be friendly with teams in multiplayer. The reason being is that the AI in campaign actually do have teams that are like hard-coded into the game. However, they sync up to the multiplayer team colors in a really weird way that is kind of wonky.
You asked me to remind you about asking about game night today.
Oh, true. Oh, God, I wish I wasn't so tired today. I'm thinking today's Tuesday. I don't have anything until next weekend. The weekend after this weekend. So we could do a custom games night this weekend. That'd be sick. I'm down. Maybe like, I don't know, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm down. We do a Ultimate Forge weekend game night. That'd be fun. I'm totally down. Me shitting my pants as the giant mech just tries to eat me. Alright, well, we've decently mirrored the other side of the map. Definitely needs some tweaks, no doubt about it, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The basic shapes and forms are there. I'll refine it over time. We definitely have to get it in game before I can actually refine it and realize like what's good and what's bad, but so far it's looking pretty okay. I know that's Spaced Zed! The way he says balls, dude. Nobody could say balls the way that Zed says balls. Like, I swear they've tried. They've tried, but just nobody can do it. You hear my voice and hears dog going through second puberty? That's crazy. Is that like that one streamer who worked at Blizzard? John Mana? Yeah, I know that guy. I heard of him. Roach guy. It's crazy how far that shit spread. How everybody knows that now. Yeah, definitely want to add some like cool ass hills here because this is kind of eh. Oh man, dude, I'm so tired. This shit sucks. Loser shit, yup. Use the ODST landing pad for the vehicles on one of the bases near the huts. That's not a bad idea. Like, I'm just tired now, man. Like, insanely tired. Fuck my Chungus life, dude. Maybe... What time is it we're at? It's only like... Oh, it's like 11 p.m. I just... fucked up my sleep schedule in accident earlier today by taking a nap. I woke up super early. Just tried to get some work done. I was like, I'm literally too tired to get any work done. I'm gonna go nap. And then I slept for a long time and I just feel like I'm dying. My body's like, where are you? What's going on? Hello? Coffee? No, it's way too late for coffee. It's already 11. I'll just try to... I'm gonna just at least stream 2 hours tonight, so we got a little longer, but I'm trying to get some work done tonight. We got a whole lot to do, and I don't want to waste the opportunity. That said, I'm definitely gonna have to stream earlier tomorrow, dude. The stream is absolutely gonna be earlier tomorrow. Am I a Canadian American? I'm American. I'm American. Low-key just kind of want to put this in the game and see how the see how this plays out. Looks like Zorax. I don't know what that is. Oh, dude, no, I don't want to put this in game tonight, honestly, because then I have to, like, paint a bunch of shit. Fuck it, dude. I'm just going to keep sculpting stuff. We're going to save this, export it. Thank you for the 2, Adam! Appreciate it.
Petition for Drake to make more mech-like vehicles so we can essentially have a mech assault team deathmatch in Halo. Yeah. It's not the same if everyone has the exact same Mega Mantis. We need classes of mechs. Speedy scouts, snipers, heavies, assaults. Rah-ah.
Rah-ah. Hey, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. So while I do like the idea, I'm not entirely sure what the best way to go about doing that would be. Well, I didn't get you distracted so much. Next thing you know, look up, it's 3 AM, dude. That's happened too many times to count. Oh, dude. You know, if I want to do any of these small details, I gotta make my brush even more precise. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh. Oh, it's kind of a Cyclops, the Gorgon, the Locust, the Chimera, as well as the Scarab, eventually the Colossus, both versions, mechs will come. Dude, that's true. If you guys want mechs, Skaboodley's got you. Halo Wars is chock full of mechs. My favorite VTuber. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. I try. I try. You know, it's not easy for me to do all of those anime song covers, but I gotta do it because my VTuber self needs it. You know what? I don't have the brain power for this. I'm fucking around in game. Does need more Halo Wars vehicles. No. It needs ground vehicles of many types. Just regular Halo ground vehicles. Dude, what happened to my controller, man? I really want to use this and fly the Pelican with it. It's so much nicer. What the hell, man? I'd actually donate if I thought you were a cute anime whore. That's crazy. Well, at least the vibe of the map is awesome, dude. I can't wait. I really just want to get into the point where this map is textured and looking good. We got a mongoose unicycle. We could do some mongoose motorcycles. That'd be fun. Custom stuff like that would go pretty hard, I feel like. Huh. I just had an idea. The suspension on the Pelican, does it only work off of the suspension function, I wonder? Let's go vehicles. Ow. Pelican multiplayer. I'm so annoyed by the fact that the suspension is like always out, even when I'm flying. Marker name, yeah. Label, graph index, region name. Suspension gear, unfortunate. Sadly, it doesn't look like I get any special control over it. And I don't think there's suspension functions in Halo 3, is there? Like, it's all tied to just friction points, Z suspension. Yeah, that's a damn shame, dude. I'd love to have done more with the suspension so that the landing gear could work a little cleaner. There was a vehicle I really wanted to spawn in, and oh, the Falcon, dude. I want to see the Falcon's obviously going to be super good for this map. I'm going to spawn it in real quick. My regular old multiplayer Falcon. No speed boost, no turrets, no nothing. How does it fly on this map? Also, I love how much more I was able to dial in the physics on this thing for Ultimate Forge. You could totally do a mongoose snowmobile. That'd be sick. True. I would love to do that. I mean, you'd be really similar to the warthog snowmobile. That would go hard. Hey, the Falcon feels good on this map. I don't feel like it's too fast or anything. I feel like it's tuned pretty well. Is your internet still out, Green? What the fuck? That's so ass. What the hell? Put machine guns on the front. I have a version of it that has like the full machine guns and everything. It's just really unbalanced in multiplayer. So my goal is any flying vehicles on this map, they are going to have no pilot weapons. The pilot weapons are too strong. All the flying vehicles are going to be multi-team like a Warthog, where the driver drives and everyone else guns. I mean, oh, for the Snow Mongoose? Yeah, I mean, if it's on the Snow Mongoose, that's actually valid. It'd be kind of like the Ghost. Does the Spire Shield just completely shut down vehicles or just empty them? I haven't decided yet. The actual logic for it right now is that the Spire will just EMP any vehicle that goes into it, which is why I've disabled the EMP for the time being. But, I mean, we'll see, you know. We'll see. Okay, well, the Falcon feels really good on this map. That makes me happy. Longsword will never work on this map. It's way too big. Treadhog's great. Spectre's pretty good, actually. I feel like the Spectre's viable on this map. Tombo! Thanks so much for the $5. Really appreciate it.
You should make the Sparrow Hawk a two-seater like attack helicopters from Battlefield.
That could be cool. I mean, the Sparrowhawk's all skaboodly, so it might be kind of challenging to set that up, but theoretically, could be awesome. Could be pretty damn awesome. Excuse me. Skiff also works great on this map. I could take a look at it. I mean, only issue I have with, you know, I guess if the Sparrowhawk was on this map and I redesigned it in that way, it would actually be pretty awesome. It would definitely be awesome. Would have to totally rebalance the whole thing, but it's doable. Do not mauled, Green. They'll start calling you mauled. Anti-air, no, I feel like the anti-air Wraith might be a little bit unbalanced on this map, so maybe not. Rocket Warthog could be good. The CE Rocket Warthog might slap silly. Probably a bit too brusted.
Why not got for the Infinite Falcon where Terry's one turret and one launcher?
Oh, I totally could. I have both turrets already brought into Halo 3. It's definitely doable. I'm not against that. I'm definitely not against that. Dude, look how slow the Warthog is on that. This is crazy. How many bugs are left in your Ultimate Forge 2.0 list? Not that many. I will say it's definitely a few days worth of work because some of them aren't even bugs and are just straight up missing features that I have to fully make, but not too bad. I would really like it if I didn't have to speed up any of the vanilla vehicles on this map and they all just kind of stayed at their standard speed. It would really make the scale and size of this map show very, very much. And I love the idea that you're like driving a Warthog around and you're like, holy shit, it takes kind of a minute to get somewhere. They give them a boost feature? Yeah. Bridge is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Yeah, this map is really large. I put one Space Banshee on the map and that would be a power vehicle in the center of the map? Yeah, possibly. That's one of the things I need to fix for Ultimate Forge 2.0 actually is the Space Banshee. It doesn't have any damage states, so I need to go into the Reach Banshee and steal some of its damage states and kind of rework them to work for the Space Banshee's textures. Gives it that Battlefield vibe, I like it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Breach Banshee has not damage states. What are you talking about? Yeah, it does. Like, I feel like this is pretty balanced. Not bad. This Falcon is definitely a little bit too fast still, but I don't think it's a bad thing for this map. One of the beautiful parts about having flying vehicles is as long as you're not worried about getting shot down by somebody with a stanchion, you can fly high and go right over to the enemy base if you so choose. That said, I think I'm definitely going to have the EMP working, because if you just decide to fly over in a Falcon or a Pelican or something, and the EMP doesn't actually take you out, it's going to be kind of crazy. Is there a 4-seater no-gun Falcon? Yeah, this one is a 4-seater no-gun Falcon. This is I updated the Falcon. On huge grass, the Falcon is really fast and has a turret and everything, like the campaign Falcon. But this one is slower, has no turret, and... I mean, it's always had the 4 seats, in fairness, but yeah. You can sit in the back seats like this if you don't want to get in a turret, but generally you're gonna want to get in the turret. I do really like the cinematic seats back here, though. They're super cool. Also, the animations on them are just like, they look so clean. Be a good way to speed up tempo compared to the Warthog and allow for more drop-ins with jetpacks. If only there were jetpacks in Halo 3. If only. Have to work on this area. I'm afraid that I'm just dead tired, guys. I think I'm gonna call it quits early, and I'm genuinely really sorry about this. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream much earlier than usual. I'm gonna try doing 4 p.m. Central Time, because I really like to just get a lot of work done and stream like all day tomorrow, basically from like 4 p.m. till like fucking midnight. I just got here. Okay, dude. Okay. No, I'm gonna hop out of here. I'm really sorry for the short stream, especially when you guys have been insanely generous and just obliterated the daily tip goal. I really do appreciate it. I'm just dead tired, dude. I can't get any work done when I'm this tired. It's not great. I will live stream it all. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Silver lining, right? Top Hat VR. What up? What up? I appreciate that you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'm gonna make it up to you guys by streaming much longer and starting much earlier. So if you tune in anytime after 4 p.m. Central, like 2 p.m. West Coast time, you should see me up here live. And the goal is tomorrow that we actually make the map's terrain like final, so that way we can actually start putting down the buildings. I want to start putting down the buildings and bases and stuff tomorrow. Obviously we already got the map mirrored here, so we got both sides like done, so to speak. You know, they're still messy and rough, but they're done. So anyway, I'm gonna hop out of here, you guys. I really appreciate everything today. It's been wonderful. So many members, so much generosity, but also thank you just for being here. Appreciate you. I hope to see you tomorrow. I'll have a new YouTube short out tomorrow as well. Not sure. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, because I really last minuted my short today too. Need sick jumps? True. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for giving me a really awesome stream. Long stream tomorrow. Don't miss it. I'll see you then. Adam, thank you for the 2. Fuck!
I need someone who knows how to 3D model good.
Okay,
My
3D modelers in the chat.
C-flavored Glock has evolved in such a way that not only is it a lot more financially feasible,
Okay.
but anyone who can legally own one can do it too. 5 words, custom Ruger RXN grip module. Good night, Drake.
Thank you for the 2, Adam. Appreciate it. And good night back to you. Hey, anybody in chat? You heard Adam. That all went over my head, but somebody in chat knows what he's talking about. Have a good one, though. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll miss you. Goodbye!